Are we live? That's what I want to know. We are live. I think we're live. Hello, everyone. Welcome into the Elite Fantasy live stream. We are here to watch Italy in England, the Three Lions 2020 Euro final. Hopefully, you guys have enjoyed the tournament thus far. We're just a couple minutes away from kickoff. Of course, I'll be here for the entirety of the game. I'm going to try to have a special guest, Brian Healy, jump in at halftime. Very dependent on me figuring out the technology, bringing him in the whole nine. Guarantee I screw it up, but bear with me. Right now, our only bet that we have is on Italy. Actually didn't get the best of the number either, so hopefully we'll have some opportunities pop up live. Can't do the audio on stream for the game, but I'll be providing some live commentary. Let you know what I see and just hanging out together. If you have questions or any comments, chuck them in the chat. Of course, I'll be responding to those as much as I possibly can. Let me go ahead and tweet out this link. And we'll be ready to go. The Italian national team is out singing the national anthem right now. I want to turn this on. It gets me so fired up. Is it coming home? Is it coming home? Football's coming home. Hell no, it ain't coming home. Forza! We got Mancini. We got the dude with the mustache, the mustachioed man, the most Italian-looking dude of all time. Do not let me forget the clock. There's a chance. There's a really good chance you're going to be ahead of me here. Of course, nothing we can do about that. We could say, like, start the game now and then be on the same page, but just watch it where you're watching it. And if you know something's coming, you get to pop back on here and see me react. That's the goal. Unbelievable game here, obviously. I just, what is Southgate doing? Back to the back three? Is he going to have Mount in front of Phillips and Rice? You can see here, I got the setup to the right of me on the screen, the left of the screen, right of me if you're looking at it from my point of view. Shaw, left back. Trippier, right back. Defensive back three. Walker providing that pace for Maguire and Stones as a cover. Phillips, Rice sitting just in front of them. I'm predicting Mount is in more of like a number 10 role with Sterling and Kane up top. They could go to a 4-3-3. Sterling off the left, Mount on the right. 3-4-3 kind of with Shaw and Trippier as the wide mids, wing backs. I don't know. I'm not so sure about that. And then, of course, traditional 4-3-3 for Italy. Unfortunately, no Spinazzola. We wish him a speedy recovery. Who had a worse injury, by the way? Spinazzola or Conor McGregor? That's what I want to know. Just showing the team news now. Insigne, I think he has a big bounce back game. People are underestimating this Italy team because Spain is so possession heavy. Of course, Italy didn't produce much from a daily fantasy perspective, from a stats perspective, and from a score sheet perspective. Because it's Spain, they're going to keep the ball for 90 plus minutes, especially if it goes into extra time even more. But man, my boy Chiellini, when he bodied up Jordi Alba, I said, this is it. This is it. The Italians have it. The Italians have it. By the way, check this out. Boof. It's coming to Rome. It's coming to Rome. What up, Micah? Thanks for jumping in the chat here, bud. First comment of the day. You should win something. I should have set something up. By the way, for the people saying it's coming to Rome, what? Doesn't even make sense. Oops. Guess that's me. They're showing Southgate now. He just looks like a nervous man. Doesn't he kind of look like Sacha Baron Cohen a little bit? Like he's one of the characters that Sasha would play. Let me get this clock fired up here, make sure I started on time. Oh, the little mini car bringing the ball out. Big Cat's favorite part of the game. Copy link. Let's see here. Boom, boom. Little housekeeping, boys. And ball is in the center circle. My man Jan Kuipers is in the middle here, the referee. Very good referee. Pretty stern. Likes to, well, taking a knee. All right, racism's bad. I get it. And we're getting ready to kick off. Now, boom! Did the clock show up? There we go. The clock is up. Early possession here for Italy. They are the team that kicked off. If you bet that, congratulations on winning your first bet of the day. Kind of a high press already from England. Looks like Kane pressing Donnarumma. Interesting. I was curious where they'd start their defensive line. Early win from England there. If they sit too deep, you get to the point where it's like, what are we doing, Southgate? We're just trying to get to the 80th minute. Italy are sitting a little bit deeper. So they are maybe 10 yards inside England's half. Pressing up a little bit, but won't press more than maybe 10 yards outside the box. So it looks like maybe even England with a bit of a higher press early on here. If you could, drop a like on the video. Helps us out. Get some more people check. Oh, Harry Maguire! First big mistake of the game. Goes for a pass back to Pickford. Misses by 5, 6 yards, meters, wherever you are. Woo! First like too. Well done, Micah. Early corner for Italy here. Huge. Chiellini, Bonucci in the air. Obviously, Harry Maguire's a weapon there. Verratti and Insigne over the ball. Interesting to see who takes this. ZBK! With the Goldberg logo. I love it, man. What's up? Thanks for jumping in the stream. Up to 7 likes already. Insigne plays it in. Ooh, guess who? Harry Maguire clears it out. This is where England could be dangerous, using that athleticism and pace on the break. Shaw inside to Kane. Wide open on the right side. Kane finds Trippier down the right side. Sterling making a dash to the middle. Walker overlaps. Trippier in. Luke Shaw! He's done it! Oh my God! What? Trippier to Shaw, the fullback connection. Insigne sucks inside out of nowhere. Leaves acres of space for Trippier on the right side. Walker overlaps from center back. It's 1-0 England. It is 1-0 England. Let me update the score. Oh my God. Tell me there was an offside somewhere. Oh. Wow. 2 minutes into the game. England's up 1-0. This shirt, I might go topless here to get the boys back in it. Hey, I said in the chat earlier for our guys over at Elite Fantasy, an early goal changes everything. You see Walker with the overlap. Oh, defenders get sucked inside. Lorenzo, basically they double team Immobile there. Trippier over the top. Great floated ball to the back post. Luke Shaw, first time, half volley. Hits it down into the ground. Perfect technique, slides it near post. Donnarumma, you got to have questions about that, man. ZBK says opens this matchup quickly. Absolutely. Unbelievable, man. Unbelievable. Mancini's left, hands up. 1-0 England. Okay, well, here we go. Micah has 6 Shaw captain lineups. How about a foul, referee? England looking to hit him on the counter immediately. Oh, Mr. Turner jumps in the chat. Did you miss anything? Nope. Just an early goal, and the game completely flipping on its head here. Unbelievable. 1-0 England. I wonder what this does to Italy's tactics here. Great ball from Barella there. Looked like a handball. Jorginho, yep, called it. Stopping the break for England. Interesting setup now. Obviously, England, do they go back into their defensive shell? We saw them basically do nothing until they got scored on last match. Saka makes a good run in behind, and all of a sudden an own goal, and they fire on. But do they play from the front foot? Do they push for a second goal or try to keep the 0? This is unbelievable, guys. There were many different permutations on how this game could go. An England goal 2 minutes in was pretty low on the list. By the way, we talked about it in the chat. I like Trippier and Shaw along with Emerson as far as some flex options. We should be in pretty good shape right now. Holy cow. Well, my Italy moneyline bet is looking a bit rough at the moment. Plenty of time. Plenty of time. Josh Ginsburg says that strike was tougher than it looks. Absolutely. So for those of you guys who don't know what a half volley is, the ball's coming in, it bounces, and as it's on its way up, you're swinging down on it to keep it low. If you come from under, the ball's going to go sailing up to row Z. Getting your body and shoulders over it, knee over the ball, and striking it down into the ground is a lot harder than it looks. I think you nailed that, man. Also, great placement just inside the post. Obviously nicked off the post past Donnarumma. He's not trying to do that. He's trying to hit the ball into the ground with pace towards the goal, and it just happened to slide in the corner. Unbelievable start from Luke Shaw. I forget who called out the goal, the Luke Shaw goal in the chat. Does anybody remember? Shout out to them. Italy in possession here, deep in the final third. Interesting battle with Chiesa and Shaw. Obviously, Chiesa, super pacey, but Luke Shaw, I describe him as fast as he needs to be. He's one of those dudes who doesn't necessarily run full speed unless he has to. Oh, Chiesa on the break here. Foul. Foul. Free kick Italy outside the box. Come on now. Oh, my heart is like, whoo. Chiesa picks up the foul outside the box. Shaw with his hands in the air, wondering what the hell's going on. Shaw, he's generally a decent defender, honestly. But put on his skis there by Chiesa in the pace. Looks like Insigne's lining the ball up. What's up, Felix? How we doing, man? Italy can still get it done. Absolutely. With Jordan Pickford in goal, I'm never worried. We saw Damsgaard hit an absolute laser beam, but about 3 feet inside the post here. Denmark with a late shift over to block his view. See if we see something similar. Looks like Insigne's placed the ball, and he's going to hit it. He does. Oof. Never had a chance of going in. Just high. Just high. I'd like to see Emerson hit that. Number one, I have Emerson on 3 or 4 teams, but I like what Insigne did there. He just got a little bit too high, trying to go outside the wall near post there, make Pickford get all the way across. You got to put it on frame, as my teammates would scream at me after I missed every single free kick. Unbelievable. I bet Tritters. Oh, another press from Italy here. Phillips with a hopeful ball forward. Sterling can't control a throw in Italy. Unbelievable start here. Oh. And simply, in possession, both teams are basically playing with the back three. Di Lorenzo goes into like that third center back role almost. On the screen here, if you look at the white right center back, that's essentially how he's set up. Similar, matching the England system almost. Fullback to fullback. Did Southgate get it right again? Jeez. Appreciate you guys jumping in the chat, saying what's up. 8 likes on the video now. We got another one. That's my favorite. Play a ball in the air to 5'4" Insigne. Chiellini goes right through the back of Sterling. Foul, England. A lot of that on the break. I'm noticing Italy not trying to let England get out on the break. A lot of people backpedaling on Twitter here who was talking shit about the England lineup. I might have been one of them, but I ain't going to back down. I'm not going to back down. Just about 9 minutes into the first half here. pretty balanced game, just the difference being England with one chance and one goal. In their tournament, they've been efficient in front of goal. Not a lot of wasted chances. Not creating a ton either. But certainly they looked the most dangerous on the break early on here. Harry Kane obviously played his part in that goal too. Sprayed the ball wide to Trippier. He got the hockey assist. Trippier again down the right side causing problems. Italy trying to play their way out of the back. And Senior released. Oof. Kyle Walker going for blood. Christ. Trippier, major factor in this game. What do you think of the starting 11? Do you think Trippier was going to be the difference here like he has been? This is more like it from Italy. Good interplay between Verratti, Insigne, Jorginho. Ooh, plays Immobile in behind, but he shies away from the challenge with Pickford. Bad defense by Italy again on the entry, says Micah. Totally agree. They're splitting that D. The ball in behind with Walker over to Trippier seems to be killing this left side of the defense. I told you, Emerson, not the best defender. Like a cat on a hot tin roof. England just jumping all over the place. Colin, what's up, baby? Go England! Forza. But it's been all England early here. Kane playing super deep. Coming back to get the ball. Receives it inside his own half there off a throw and gets fouled by Verratti. If you drank every time Verratti got a foul, you'd be wasted. Anybody else having a little Sunday fun day like your boy Duke? Just sipping. We're just sipping. As they show the replay, Trippier over the top. Yeah, just Lorenzo got sucked too far in. That was Kane that they were marking there. I'm going to say that was intentional. It looked like Trippier was picking out Shaw. It wasn't an overhit cross for Kane. I think that was intentional. Really good strike from Luke Shaw. Man, he'll never have to buy a beer in England again if this result holds. A lot of time left, obviously. 80 minutes plus extra time if needed. Kane once again dropping very deep. Once again spraying it very wide to Trippier, who nearly finds Sterling. Lorenzo. Oof, tough start for him. Horrible control in the box. Corner, England. Slabhead coming up. Does the big man score a goal? If Maguire scores a goal, I'll give away an Elite Sports Betting sub right now to someone in the chat. The first person to say scores, if Slabhead scores, gets an Elite Sports Betting subscription. Ball in, Trippier plays it. Nope, Donnarumma cleanly. Can Italy hit him on the break here? Releases the ball, Immobile at pace. Nope, that's Barella. Kuiper says, nope. Don't dive on my watch. Barella was quite poor in the last match. I'm actually surprised he kept his spot. I think he'd be my choice for an early yank if this holds. I tell you what, this backline really struggling with the front two of Sterling and Kane, both dropping deep, kind of in that space in between the midfield and the defense, causing them tons of issues. Let's be honest, Bonucci and Chiellini, not the fastest players ever in their career, but certainly at their advanced age now, so they're not going to chase and try to recover. Really good early ball, first time from Shaw to Mason Mount. Ooh, goal kick. Oh, that's a bad call, ref. That's a bad call. Jorginho slides in, wins the ball, but corner Italy, or corner England. Trippier taking everything, man. Slabhead. The deal's off. No deal. No ESP subscription on this one. Plus, if Italy falls behind 2-0, I might have to go work in the kitchen or something. What's up, Shawnee? Hockey assist, Harry Kane. It's like Immobile won the initial header. Trippier back out wide. Plays to Mount. Ooh, pretty good ball in, but no one attacking on the near post. Found that space in between the back line and the goalkeeper with an in-swinging cross. Donnarumma looked like he had it all the way, but I'd expect to see someone from England attacking that ball. Italy back in possession around midfield here. Both sets of attackers dropping quite deep. Insigne basically playing as a midfielder now, trying to overwhelm the midfield two of Rice and Phillips, who've been superb early on. I love these little battles off the ball, the little movements. Everything you do should cause a reaction from the other team. Immobile dropping deep. Jorginho pushing forward. They now have an overload on the right side, but they're swinging it right to left. Finally get inside. There's Emerson in the channel. England hoof it clear. Kickball. Yeah, hockey assist, Sean. Unfortunately, we don't get credit for that on DraftKings or FanDuel, but Harry Kane was the one who unlocked the defense there, playing it wide to Trippier, who then found Shaw for the assist. Good step by Rice. Runs out of real estate. Throw in Italy. We're up to 9 likes on the video. Thank you, guys. Appreciate it. We are going to be here for the entirety of the game. I am going to try to get Healy on at halftime if I can figure out the tech, get his thoughts. I think he's bellied up to a bar somewhere with his missus watching the game right now. Good for Healy. So not a ton from Verratti and Barella, especially just yet. Jorginho's getting on the ball a little bit. It does look like they're playing more of a 3-4-3 defensively. Mount on the left side, Sterling clearly on the right side with Kane at the point. Good early ball from Bonucci, finds Jorginho. Immobile finally trying to press that back line. Insigne in behind. That's Emerson. Oof. And he's offside. They need to do more of that, though. Italy does. If Immobile drops deep, one of these attackers, Chiesa, Insigne, Emerson apparently is pushing really far forward. One of these has to challenge this back line of England in behind. Because if they can just hold it and keep it organized without being pushed and pulled all over the place, it's going to be a long day for Italy. They show Spinazzola, poor guy, out maybe 10 months, it sounded like. (1-0) England. I tell you what, these wingbacks are in a ton of space, tons of space. There's Luke Shaw, plays it a little too far, but Trippier and Shaw are really the keys to unlocking this Italy defense. We talked about it in the chat on Elite Fantasy. Who's going to stop them? Is it the fullbacks? Is Emerson and Lorenzo going to stop them, or is one of the center midfielders going to have to pull out? It looks like right now, Barella, Jorginho, and Verratti are tasked with marking those players, and it's not working out well. It's taking their superiority in the midfield and basically eliminating it as one has to step out wide, and they're left 2v2 with Phillips and Rice. Interesting little tactical adjustment there from Southgate. Really good ball from Bonucci to unleash Insigne, who tries to play Immobile in, but what are we doing with that? Stones Maguire pretty good in the air. Looks like Italy really picking up the pace here. 17 minutes in. They need to. I just realized I don't think I've brushed my teeth today. That's disgusting. God bless. Long night last night. Long night. Italy now certainly have pressed their line further forward. Walker under pressure from Insigne, hoofs it forward. We saw a lot of that from England last match too, didn't we? Chiellini was guilty as well against Spain, just hoofing it forward. But in a Euro final like this, safety first is always the key. Ooh, Bonucci trying to progress forward. Sterling with the interception. Italy hunting in packs now at this point. Really aggressive trying to win the ball back. And I don't think that was the initial tactic. This early goal has certainly changed things from an Italy perspective. England, it doesn't look like they've done a whole hell of a lot different kind of more of the same. Really good ball by Rice there to break pressure. Stones turns. I tell you what, Trippier once again in acres of space on the right side, but Sterling doesn't find him. Just keeps possession. What do we think 20 minutes in, guys? Is this where we expected to be? Let me know in the chat. Harry Kane foul. Chiellini. The captain's going at it. This game's showing off the Prem's best back line with Maguire and Shaw. Add Varane to the mix. Wan-Bissaka. Pretty good back line. Harry Kane. He's got to shave his head, right? That hairline is preposterous. Preposterous. Foul? Nope, no foul. Right now, it's Italy with the 57% possession edge. Just 2 total shots in the match, 20 minutes in, 21st minute in. Haven't seen Pickford fuck up yet. That's that's what I'm waiting for. But Italy hasn't really given him a chance. You got to press this team, this dude. Micah says England attacking more than I figured. They look aggressive. I got a lot of hate for saying I actually kind of like the back three against Germany. Their best attackers are their wingers and their wing backs. Their midfield is not creative. It's more to keep things solid defensively. As Jorginho's down, what's he pointing to? His ankle? His knee? Looks like just a knock. They're giving him the magic spray. Mancini making little adjustments. A lot of hand motions. Hey! Hopefully he can get this turned around. But, I mean, this isn't super defensive, right? I mean, if they can release Shaw and Trippier like they have, they're showing a replay here of the goal. I mean, once again, the fullback's getting super sucked in. And I wonder if it's partly to try to help with the pace of Sterling in these center backs. Donnarumma getting beaten to your post, but from 4 yards away. What are you going to do? Live line at the moment. Let's have a look at this. Italy plus 875. If you missed some pregame, getting a pretty good number right now. Over 2.5, sitting at plus 110. Surely we see another goal. I don't know about this half, but surely we see another goal. Maybe a little sprinkle on the over. From a substitute standpoint, obviously at this point, you got to think Belotti's coming on here in the second half. Probably hurts the likes of Sancho, Grealish. A lot of football left. I would think the pace of this match benefits England far more than Italy. It's pretty high tempo, all things considered. This is the problem with Italy. As we see Chiesa down the right side, he's going to attack Maguire at pace. Shaw recovers. Ball low in. Easily cleared away by Stones to Maguire. Rice wins the header, and all of a sudden England are out. Man. The problem with Italy, though, is they attack with 3, and that's it. They can't get their midfield forward. They need a solution on the counter here. Because Chiesa's pace is a weapon, but if there's no one there to play it to, what the hell's the point? Unless you progress, foot on the ball, pull it back, and then keep possession inside the England half, which is maybe what Chiesa should have done there. England very comfortable in possession as you see a kind of light pass back from Maguire. Again, the pass back to to Pickford. Bit of an issue, but here we are. Sterling in tons of space. This Italy midfield. He's getting walked through. A hot knife through butter here. We got a 10th like on the video. Appreciate it. Italy break with Insigne. Horrible pass. Easily picked off by Maguire. Finds Phillips. Bit casual in the box. Oh! Did he get a nick there? Is that a corner? Nope. Jorginho does not look right, though. He does look a bit hobbled. He's trying to play through it. Obviously, it's a Euro final. These guys want to do it. Worked their whole lives to get to this point. But he looks a little hobbled to me. Football's coming home. Pove. Let's go Italia. Forza. Bought this baby specifically for the stream. Probably never wear it again. But Forza Italy today. I'm fine with where Italy is at the moment. I am a bit worried about the space that Sterling's getting in. Certainly on the right side, Trippier's getting a ton of space. But just keep it at 1. Keep it at 1. You're in the game. If you can grab a goal before the half, fantastic. Otherwise, let's get to halftime and make some adjustments. Long ball from Walker out wide to Trippier, who's offside. Ball, Italy. 11 likes on the video. Let's go. Thank you, thank you. How about my boy Conor McGregor getting his foot snapped in half last night? Good interception there by Italy. So now let's push forward, boys. Let's go. Come on. Emerson, get around the back. Keep the ball here. Jorginho, swing it wide. We got Insigne dropping too deep. Immobile not pressing the back line. But maybe a little bit of possession in this area is what Italy really needs right now. Make England work a little bit defensively. Wear the legs out. Gain the confidence back. Yeah, what'd you guys think of the Poirier-McGregor fight last night? I thought Poirier was dominating him, to be honest. It was exactly what I expected to see. He's too fast, man. He's too diverse with his attacks for McGregor. Takedown was easy. The ground and pound was coming. Herb Dean, I thought, was horrendous all night. Senior sprays a shot wide, nothing there. A lot of this. ZBK says all class from DP for sure, man. You see his wife throw the bird up to Conor? What are you talking about that, man? Super gross Conor injury. This Felix. Yeah, that was... I don't know if he'll be back. I know he'll want to get back, but that's a nasty injury. He's not the youngest guy in the world. He's got more money he knows what to do with. I tell you, Walker really adds something to this back line with his pace. Maguire progressing here. Finds Shaw wide. Declan Rice pushing into the wing. Throw in Italy. Italy looking decent on the press. Yeah, man. That's what I said. I'm actually, obviously you don't want to be behind. I'm fine with this Italy setup. This is the danger, though. This game has, with these two teams, the massive potential to fall into this lull. This kind of easy possession, counterattack lull, where we could get these big moments, but kind of large stretches of play through the midfield here. Brett says, medical staff just now got to Conor. Got Conor to the hospital. God, Mr. Turner there was over at the house last night. We were appalled at the response from the UFC medical staff. It almost looked like the first guy was like jangling his ankle. Like, yeah, man, it's off the bone. Relax. Quit wiggling it. Shit. Yeah, see, this is what this game can settle into now. Just England's totally fine with Italy having possession here with Bonucci Verratti dropping deep. You see where Jorginho is. Now, how are these players going to connect with the attackers once they do break the lines here? Italy set up really well by Southgate. This guy's got to do something. Get Chiesa on the ball. Go run at somebody. And that's what you're left with. A hopeful ball from Bonucci, won by England. England wins the foul, and now they're out. Major adjustments needed from Mancini at halftime here. Major. Live line, Italy plus 950, 31 minutes in. The total has moved down to 2.5. Good win by Verratti. Sterling just too much pace. I can't remember. Is England who put you in the Waffle House? That would be France. I should have waved the white flag like the French do and just canceled that thing, but whatever. Also see some other people are now jumping on the Waffle House bandwagon. Who did it first? Okay. What up, Ryan? How we doing, buddy? Good to see you. Thanks for jumping in the chat. 11 likes on the live stream so far. Well done, boys. Thank you. Plus 950 seems like okay value. For sure, yeah. I think it's as Verratti has the ball in the box, England swarming. Huge numbers in the box. 2, 4, 6, 7 players in the box. Italy with just 3. If you're England, you got to like those odds. Barella just doing absolutely nothing the entire game. Nearly caught in possession there. Chiesa trying to find a way out. Finds Barella, and away they go. Chiellini pushing forward on the left wing. Plays it back to Bonucci. Bonucci to Verratti. Verratti looks for penetration. Plays a 1-2 with Jorginho. Breaks the lines. But again, Phillips there to break the play. Chiellini now pushing down the left wing. Insigne on the ball through the middle. Finds Chiellini wide. He's like, holy shit, get me out of this spot. Someone else take it. Verratti back on the ball. This is good from Italy. This is really good from Italy. They were doing this 20 yards further back 5 minutes ago, but they need to have something out of it. Good win back there from Emerson. Italy keeping the ball. Good spell of possession here. This needs to result in a shot. I'm not necessarily saying they need a goal, but they need a shot out of this string of possession here. Who is challenging the back line? Insigne plays it wide. Can Emerson get there? He does, but it's a goal kick. This is Italy's problem. Really good possession, pressing forward, making England defend with numbers, and they can't get a shot off. Tail of the first half. As Southgate's getting some instruction from someone who actually knows something about football. $15 likes! Where'd those come from? Bam, 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 bam. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We've had about... Oh, Sterling on the ball. Plays Mount, who's running through. Cuts it back to Sterling. Chiellini. Nope, that was Bonucci there to cut it off. This is what England can't do. They start attacking with 2. Take a foul. That was obstruction on Trippier. If England start attacking with 2, or maybe 3, I guess, with Mount pressing forward, man, they could be losing quite a bit of possession here, which is just asking for trouble. Currently, we're looking at, about 56% possession for Italy. I thought it'd be more, to be honest. Insigne just not doing a damn thing the entire tournament. Predicted score lines right now. 35th minute. How do you think this game finishes? Shoot it in the chat. Good out ball there from Insigne. Foul. Chiesa continues. Oh, another foul. Oh! Chiesa just wide. Just wide. Unbelievable run. Cuts inside on Shaw. Declan Rice tries to foul him. Not once. Not twice. 3 times. Has a kick out there. Hopefully Kuipers comes back and cards him just wide of the near post. Pickford glued to his line. Had 0 shot of saving that if it was on target. Really good run from Chiesa. They need more of that. More of that. Put these England defenders on their back heels here. Chris Gerson says 1-1 draw. Italy in extra time. Like that. Sean, 2-1 Italy. I like those vibes, baby. I like those vibes. I'll take that. 2-1 in extra or in regular time, Sean? Kong, 2-0 England final score. He's just going to do me just like that, Kong. Okay. Shaw. Oh, ball across. Cleared out by Emerson. Shaw bodies Chiesa down the left side there. It's a chance for a good service. Megs Lorenzo just behind Mason Mount. Emerson does just enough to get it clear. Oh, my God. 2-0 says Kong. Italy 2-1 from Sean in regular time, I assume. Gerson likes the 1-1 draw. Italy in extra time. Of those scores, I like Sean's, but I think Chris's scoreline prediction is probably most likely. Shaw abusing Di Lorenzo. He does that to a lot of people, man. Someone call the cops. You know, cops don't have guns in England? I guess we shouldn't start that conversation. Jesus. Phillips and Rice both near the top of the box as Italy try to play out. This is super interesting. If Italy can break this press here, they could be in a decent spot. Bonucci plays long. Immobile with the fancy flick to no one in particular. Rice recovers possession. This is what England want. Fine, you play out of it, but when we win it, we're going to be on the attack in a heartbeat. Unfortunately, Kane with nowhere to go. I tell you, Barella may be the first sub. He has not done a whole hell of a lot in this first half. 38 minutes in. Feels like it's flown by. Ooh. Bit of a nasty tackle from Emerson on Rice. He was certainly trying to get the ball, but it was a straight leg. Looked like studs up. It wasn't studs up, thankfully. And he did get the ball, but the follow-through caught Rice. I wouldn't be shocked by a yellow card, but knowing Kuipers, I think it's probably a no call. Right now, Barella, 6.5 rating on SofaScore. Chiellini, Bonucci, and Di Lorenzo at 6.4. Clearly the 4 worst players for me thus far. Calvin Phillips with a 6.1, worst player in the game at the moment. Insigne on the break, but once again, Immobile just standing offside. Why wouldn't he be? You have one job, guy. And if he's not going to be the outlet on a break, what the hell is the point of Immobile? He's not going to win the ball in the air against Stones. He's not going to win the ball in the air against Maguire. What is the point of Immobile if he cannot find these gaps on the break? And my earpiece broke. England very comfortable at the moment. What great chance has Italy had? The Chiesa shot that went wide. Pickford hasn't made a save. I think Italy's had what, maybe 2 shots? None of them which are on target, I don't believe. Good ball from Barella. Good out ball there. Emerson on the ball. Insigne trying to overlap. Can he create a 2v1 against Trippier? He can. But who's in the box? Immobile finally gets in, but he's 1v3. This ain't going to work. Bonucci easily handles Kane on the out ball. As we approach halftime, my nerves are setting in here because I'm absolutely going to screw up this call with Healy, but hopefully we can get him on and get some thoughts. Dangerous free kick here for Italy. Looks like Verratti's lining it up, which I would say let's do that because Insigne has been quite poor. This is where they have to be dangerous. They have to do it. Chiellini on Maguire. Decent ball in. Ah, the big man's up. Kuiper's just in the way. Get a ball in the box. Finally have numbers up on the back post. Have I been moving that much? Can you tell I'm moving? I'm here. I'm here. End up betting Italy at plus 260 pre-match. Still hoping it comes through. Yeah, I really thought it was interesting. When the line broke just after the England game, opened at plus 215. I got it at plus 212. Went all the way down to plus 190 for Italy. And then the England money started pouring in as everyone got sobered up and started betting their money. I didn't think it'd get this high. I thought 212 was a decent number. Clearly not. You got to say the English crowd having an impact here. Hammering out Sweet Caroline. Shoot it, Joby. What's up, Phil? Foul? No call from Kuipers. Declan Rice gets away with murder once again. Oh, stand up, Sterling. You little diver. Sterling dove in the last game. That's the only reason they're in this game right now. Because you know they were going to bottle penalties. Kuiper's just absolutely not staying with the play. Declan Rice completely out of his element here. Could he find Sterling in behind? He's going to continue carrying the ball. Stand up. There's no way that's a foul. Stand up. Mason Mount, the one-man press. That's a good way to waste energy. Okay. Win a corner, Insigne. Win a corner. Now he flicks it over to Verratti, who finds Emerson, who was in the box. 45th minute. We've seen a lot of these games called right at 45 minutes. We did have the goal. Perhaps that adds a minute onto the first half here, but not a ton of injury stoppages. I think the Jorginho one was about the only one that we had. 4 minutes of extra time. Wow. Nailed that one. Good analysis, Duke. Ho-ho! Kane, 2.1 DK points. Really, says Ryan. Boomer bust, baby. Can he get that goal? What up, Chris Vlahos? 16 likes on the video now. Thank you. Luke Shaw with the header away. Man, 3 minutes left here in the half. England holding on to their 1-0 lead here. Manzini shouting out instructions to his back line, looking to press his forward. Once again, Lorenzo in a good spot, but who's he going to play it to? Finds Immobile! Oh, blocked by Rice. Jorginho, top of the box, finds Verratti with a nice turn. Easy trickling shot to Jordan Pickford, but that's a little bit better from Italy. It's starting to come. Va for Napoli. Oh, checking for a potential handball there. Credit to Declan Rice. He's been good in possession, recovering the ball, progressing a little bit. Duke with the math for extra time. Nailed it. Micah says someone else scores in this game for sure. Yeah, I mean, we had a 1-1 prediction for the final, before extra time, I should say, with Italy coming out on the other side. One was a 2-0 by Kong, if I'm not mistaken, and then the other one a 2-1. Insigne tries to play Immobile in behind, gets deflected. England back in possession here. I'm just trying to think of how they change this game for the better. Phillips with another recovery. He and Rice have been immense. Mostly Rice. Shaw dangerous down the left side. Not much from Sterling, who is perennially overrated. 17 likes now on the video. Thank you. Current total is sitting at 2. Minus 115 on the over. Might have to take a stab on that. Insigne released down the left side. Oh, finds Chiesa, who is just a bull in a china shop, man. This guy, I wonder what his vision looks like when he's running, because his head's all over the place. Does it look like a bee? How do you see anything when you're running that fast, that chaotic? 48th minute now. Italy comfortably in possession here in the final third of Italy, but again, just Immobile in the box. You're talking about the total, Micah, I assume. Is that regulation? Yep. Bonucci tries the shot from distance. Doesn't trouble Pickford. Ugh. And there it is. That's halftime. We got to stop the clock. Stop the clock. Stop the clock, Duke. Stop the clock. Pause. Stop. And that's halftime. Damn. 1-0 England. If you had the first half under, that's a loser. If you had England in the first half, that's a winner. If you had over a half a goal, that is a winner as well. Let's try to add in a window capture. We'll call this Zoom call. Oh, ignore that. Oh my God. There we go. Boom. Okay. Go see if I got Healy here. All right, we're trying to get Brian Healy into the live stream. What are your first half thoughts? There we go, halftime. Fans in England going absolutely bonkers, as they should be. 1-0 in their first final since your dad and mom were born. Unbelievable first half of action here. Ryan says, drink time. Yeah, baby. Get it going. If you can't win at DFS, you might as well get blasted at 3:50 Eastern. I got so many freaking tabs open. I don't even know where I'm at. All right. Currently well up here on the day. Believe it or not, my Chiesa lineup is my best. I did have quite a few Shaw Trippier lineups. I have Chiesa at captain, Insigne, who's already up to 5.32 points. Emerson at 3.02. Trippier, of course, with the assist. Luke Shaw, even with the goal, just 12.54 points over on DraftKings. But let me see if I can grab our man Healy here. Oh, he's in the waiting room. B. Healy. Oh baby, hold on. Can you guys hear Healy? Let me do this. All right, give me a test.
All I can see is a royal straight flush.
Yeah, but can you hear me? Can you hear me okay?
Yeah, I can hear you.
All right, and can you guys hear Healy? This would be an absolute miracle if this works. All right, we're 1-0 at halftime. We're just going to assume this works. If it doesn't, then you and I are just going to chat because I'm dumbfounded a little bit here, man, because Italy really struggling to get guys in the box. Good in possession, progressing into the final third here, but kind of running out of options at that point. What'd you see in the first half?
I completely agree. I mean, essentially, like, I was sitting next to my wife. We're out watching the game at a venue, and I said it looked like a U8 team in the final third. I mean, really no threat at all once they get in behind. No danger at all. Immobile, I don't think he's touched the ball. He's got no service. I think Italy certainly needs to make a few changes here to get dangerous. I do love how England came out with the back three. I thought they should have done that last game against Denmark, playing Trippier out wide. In the semifinal, essentially had no attack down the right side. Everything went down to the left with Shaw. With Trippier, really bounces it out, makes them much more dangerous. And I think they're the much more dangerous team thus far, despite Italy just kind of tic-tacking the ball in the middle part of the park.
That's a good point because Walker hasn't really provided a ton down the right side. Been more of a third center back anyway in possession, so this certainly does provide an option out there. By the way, if you guys have questions for Healy, drop them in the chat. I'll make sure to hit him up. I mean, so how does Italy change it at this point? Number one, I mean, England looks pretty comfortable. They'll maybe try to hit him on the break. Kane and Sterling both dropping deep early on, getting possession pretty easily. Looks like Italy's adjusted to that to break that piece up. But from an England perspective, do they run the risk of just getting too defensive at this point and relying only on the counterattack? Or is it just, let's keep that 0 and win the fucking trophy?
I do think they have to continue to attack here. I think Italy will make some changes. They're going to have to get some service, right? I mean, they're essentially getting no service right there late. They started bringing Chiesa, pinching him in a little bit, and allowing the back to get forward on that, just on the right flank. I think they're going to have to do a little bit more of that, getting creative, getting some men forward to get a little bit of service to pressure this England backline a little bit more. So I do think England needs to keep the foot on the gas be interesting what kind of changes they make here. I think Sterling, for the most part, fantastic tournament, but in my opinion, pretty invisible today. Harry Kane, I don't know if folks know, but I'm not a fan of him. Essentially, the guy touches the ball anywhere outside of the 18-yard box, and he's going down. Whether it's a foul or not, you make that call. But I think they're going to have to make some changes to stay dangerous. So I don't know if it's Foden or Grealish. I would like to see one of them or both of them come on to kind of re-energize the English attack.
Yeah, I mean, I totally agree. Foden was one of the guys I wrote up yesterday or 2 days ago, whenever the hell I did the article at this point. Picked up an injury in training, not on the bench, so it's got to be, Grealish was subbed on, then subbed off. Where's his health at? I know he had a shin issue. Sancho's got to be the man off the bench. You'd think his one-on-one ability, his pacing behind it could be a difference maker. From Italy's perspective, how do you get more guys in the box? Because Barella's not doing any damage. Verratti's not doing any damage in the air. Honestly, Immobile's not doing any damage in the air. They have Stones, Maguire are the guys who are going to basically clear everything out from England. So Emerson, you'd think would be put in there to put service in the box. Who the hell is he playing it to? On the other side, like you said, Chiesa switched to the left, had a little bit more success. I think partially because Insigne's dropping so deep, they needed some sort of presence up there. I liked when he got a little bit closer to Immobile. But the setup that they had essentially means let's have quick combinations around the top of the box and then get in behind. There's so many people there. Do they need to change strategy? Does Belotti come on and maybe make the difference here? And if so, for who?
I think Immobile has got to be the one that comes off. It's him and or Chiesa, in my opinion. They need to find service. They need to get guys out wide into space, and challenge these backs. I know Maguire and Stones are very solid in the air and solid defensively, but I mean Italy hasn't tested them one bit. I would like to see them start challenging them, whipping some balls in the box. We haven't seen essentially any service at all. It's been all tic-tac-toe, very Spanish style, for that matter. Not much service. It's all combination play, and it hasn't really been there in the attacking third. It's they look lost once they get there.
Yeah, I mean, I think back to the one time Chiesa kind of broke inside, and he picks his head up, and Lorenzo had another chance. He's staring at a bunch of white shirts. There's no one to play the ball to. I do think they needed someone else in there. That's interesting for Immobile. I don't even know who you take off at this point because you're already at 4 in the back. Perhaps you can go to 3 in the back, push another guy forward, add Belotti in there, but they've got to get numbers in the box. Barella's been poor for me today. I think he's probably been the worst player in the field, in my opinion. Hasn't given him anything going forward. Defensively, he's been tasked with kind of tracking Shaw a little bit, allowing Chiesa to stay up. Maybe he comes off. Maybe we see a Locatelli or a Pessina come in. But from a betting perspective, Healy. Well, first of all, how are you doing in DFS, by the way? How are you doing? You winning?
I entered. It's just a big $18. Chasing the big prize.
Chasing the big dog. Yep.
So I didn't enter many though. I did 10 hand bills. I believe I entered into that. I have a couple decent ones. I have a Trippier in the captain with Shaw. I think it's sitting around 150 or so.
Nice.
I have a couple of in the top 1,000, for that matter. So I did play a good bit of Trippier and Shaw. Was a majority of my English exposure. Would like to see Italy bag one here in the second half. So I have some Jorginho, I have some Verratti, Insigne. So that's kind of who I'm looking for in the second half.
Then let's close out with this, and I'll let you get back to the bar. First of all, tell the wife hello, and thank you for allowing you to do this. I know the guys watching have appreciated it. Right now, we're sitting at plus 1,200 for Italy live. That'd be a regulation win. England minus 300. The total is at 2, minus 120. And again, these are all full-time bets. Does not include extra time. Any value you see on any of those, over, under, and what do you think the final score is?
I'm taking the over here. I think this game does get into overtime. I think Italy does get an equalizer. And I think it gets over. I wouldn't say I'm not certain it goes to overtime, but I do think Italy equalize here and at minimum push it to overtime. But obviously could overextend themselves if it doesn't come till late, and England can certainly catch on the counter. So I do like that over 2 if that's the number there.
You know what? We're doing it. Italy. Let's see here. We're going over live bet over 2 minus 120. And for those who aren't familiar, first of all, that font is ridiculously huge. Let me lower that here. It's getting bigger. I'm doing the wrong way.
You got an elderly audience. You got an elderly audience.
We're gonna add a live bet there. Over 2 minus 120 here at halftime. Obviously, if we get a second goal and that's it, we push. We get our money back. If it stays at 1-0, we lose. By the way, it just moved to minus 125. We are market movers. That's how Healy rolls. I do like that. I do think we see a second goal, and I wouldn't be surprised if we push on for a third. Interestingly enough, I think if we're going to go over, a second England goal wouldn't be the worst thing. I think if Italy scores the next one, we might be in trouble. I'll take it. We'll get our money back. But, I mean, thoughts on that before we let you go?
No, I think we're good. I appreciate you having me on. Keep crushing it. Looking forward to the second half.
Who scores?
Insigne.
Oh, my fantasy teams would love that right now. There you go.
Followed by a Jorginho penalty kick.
Hold on.
Italians win 2-1.
I have right now my best team is sitting at 690th place, 69. Shout out, what up? Chiesa, Insigne, Emerson. So I'll take an Emerson to Chiesa goal with an Insigne free kick to win it 2-1. Let's go. Take all the money.
Let's do it.
All right, Healy, go hang out with the wife. Enjoy the second half. Thanks so much for jumping on, buddy. We'll see you later.
All right, take care, man. Good luck.
There you go. That was B. Healy, obviously DFS extraordinaire. He is the GOAT, as ZBK says. It's weird when you go a couple days without seeing some sort of 4 or 5, 6-figure screenshot from Healy. Obviously, a key member for us over at EliteSportsBetting.com and EliteFantasy.com over there. If you haven't yet, make sure you're following him on Twitter. He is at... did I not tweet that out? Holy hell. He's at B Healy 19. That's BHEALY 19. Check him out over there. Always good to catch up with him. I completely agree with his analysis. First of all, we are on the over 2 minus 120. If you guys want to tail that, if you think I stink, that's okay. Fade. Just make sure you like the video. We're up to 18 right now. Thanks so much. Micah says my bookie sucks. They only have over 2.5 plus 165. Let me pull that up quick because sometimes you can click on a couple different options there to find some other bets. Let me see here. Probably have to go to live betting. Euro 2020. Here we go. So, Micah, if you go to the 15 more... expected total goals, that's for, this is super interesting radio here. Let me see. I'm just trying to find if I can see a different, see exact goals, both teams to score, Italy and yes, and then who wins. Just a lot of props and bullshit like that. This is why I don't use my bookie. Hopefully they're not someone we're working with right now. I don't think they are. You can get Italy plus a half at plus 107. That's actually a decent number. If you want to hit that, that's where I would hit on my bookie. Italy plus a half a goal. Obviously, they're down now. They need to score. But one way to attack the total there. I do prefer the over 2 by quite a margin. Man, your guys' thoughts. What do you have on the first half? Can you see Italy getting back into this? To be honest, unless they make major changes, I'm not sure how they score. They don't look very dangerous on the counterattack. They can't break down this solid back 5, we'll call it, with Walker, Stones, Maguire, Phillips, and Rice. Brutal right now from the Italian perspective. I am going to chuck this play in the bet pack here. I would love to hit that over. Number one, it's going to be an exciting second half. And number two, that gives me a pretty decent shot at hitting the big 2-unit Italy to win bet. All right, we're getting ready to start the second half here. Let me get my timer up. Let me reset this baby. Get this ready to roll. Gareth Southgate's out. Looks very pensive. Don't know what the hell was said at halftime. Hopefully Mancini got our boys fired up. It's coming to Rome. Forza Italia. As we get ready to start the second half of the final. Man, a lot of the fans leaving, especially the dignitaries there right on the halfway line. Late arrivers back to their seats. I cannot believe that Zoom call worked, guys. Oh. Shit. A couple seconds late, but we're back. Add 9 seconds to this. No, 6 seconds to this. England with the early pressure into Italy's attacking third there, but Italy win the ball back. All right, no subs I don't see at halftime. Just to reset that, it looks like the same 11 from both teams here. We'll have to see what changes are made. Obviously, if I see anything, I'll let you guys know. Micah got the bet in on Bovada. Let's go, baby. Who all's on? If you're on over 2.5, give me a shout out in the chat here. What do we got? Over 2. Sorry, over 2. Over 2. Minus 120. I think we get a goal in the first 15 minutes. That's my call. So we get a goal by the 60th minute. If we don't, what'll I do? I'll chug a beer. How about that? Goal by the 60th minute or I chug a beer. Oh. Harry Kane gets a nasty tackle from Barella. We have our first yellow card of the game. I told you guys at halftime, he's been poor regardless. That yellow card may speed up the process of him getting subbed off. Jorginho gets a piece of the ball, but then Barella comes in, whacks Kane on the back of the ankle, on the Achilles almost. Barella had his moments early in the tournament, but I don't know if it's fatigue or what, a regression to the mean. He's been quite poor the last couple games. Long ball from Stones, finds Shaw. Cleared out by Chiesa. This has been fun, man. 45 minutes for the rest of your lives. Can you imagine Val Kilmer? Or no, who's the dude from Friday Night Lights? Not Val Kilmer. Kilmer, Jesus. Sterling in the box. Good touch through. Ooh, Chiellini gets a touch, but Sterling dives again. Fucking diver. Sterling, stand up. God. Fish out of water. At some point, you gotta book him, right? Diving. Unbelievable. Shouldn't be in this game. Diving. Just pick the ball up, you idiot. Like, to me, there's no, like, in between. Either Chiellini fouled him, which he didn't, and by the way, his leg did get tangled up with Bonucci. He does have contact there, but he's already on the way down. So fucking book him. Once again, though, England looking more dangerous than Italy. All right, so far we do have what looks like maybe Barella pushing a little bit further forward and Insigne coming inside. Chiesa's wide open on the touchline. Can't find him. Insigne top of the box. Foul. Raheem Sterling. Let's go. Come on. 4 yards outside top of the box. Perfect spot for Insigne or Emerson to hit this. Free kick, Italy. Sterling. Woo. Reminder, if we don't get a goal here by the 60th minute, I have to chug a beer. Obviously, this timer that we have going here is just the second half. Clearly, it's not the 5th minute, but I don't have the technology to figure out how to do this, so we're rocking with this. Emerson looks very ready. He's stepping this off as if he's the one that's going to hit it. It was Insigne. Once again, misses the target. Make Pickford make a save. Italian fans distraught. Wasn't even close. Never on frame. Disappointing for sure. Really good chance for Italy there. Ooh, Kane with a decent touch. England attacking with 2 or 3. They're definitely more defensive this half. Healy and I talked about that at halftime. Maybe a change on the right side as well. They're getting absolutely nothing from Di Lorenzo from the Italian point of view. You'd think Chiesa would want some support up there. They've been going to Toilo. No call. Declan Rice progressing through the English to the English attacking third here. They're just surrounding him in numbers. Chiesa trying to break away with pace. This is looking like a yellow card from Kane. Nope, he backs off. Immobile, again, just nothing from a run. Plays it wide to Insigne. Great job by Walker heading it back to Pickford. Walker in this back three is a weapon. I know Pep's done it quite a bit as far as going to it at Man City. We do have our first sub, looks like, coming on here. Headers to Insigne. Nope. Exactly, Micah. Thank you. It won't be Bellotti as far as the first person off the bench. Chiellini steps up, wins pressure, finds Immobile, who then goes backwards and doesn't do fuck all with the ball. By the way, Jorginho looks fine, recovered from his injury. Immobile, name says it all. Yep, dude can't move at all. Insigne just took a shot that nearly went out for a throw-in. This guy's yelling at his pizza girlfriend. What are we doing, Italian fans? What is that? Oh, God, I wish I could take a picture of that. All right, we do have our first sub of the game coming in. This has got to be Barella, right? Looks like Cristante. I don't even know if he's played much this tournament. Has he? I don't think he's played. Roma player. Very good midfielder. '54th minute, 6 minutes left. I really don't want to chug a beer, but hey, a bet's a bet. Oh, we got a picture. It is Immobile coming off. Berardi comes on. Tell me you guys saw this. What is this guy doing? What is this guy doing? Luke Shaw with the yellow card. Nope, Bonucci with the yellow card, sorry. Said I ordered fucking pineapple on my pizza. What a clown. Bad foul there. Sterling picks up the foul. Bonucci with the yellow card. So Cristante in for Barella, which we thought would be the first sub, but Immobile off, Berardi in. I would assume that means Insigne moves inside, Berardi off the right, Chiesa to the left, perhaps? Maybe Chiesa goes up front, as Kuipers has some issue with his microphone here. Maybe Chiesa goes to the middle, Insigne off the right, or left, and Berardi off the right. That could be their best three. Immobile, what a bum. I told you pre-match, that was a wasted lineup. 1 of 4, had him at the captain spot. The only way he provides any service or any value is with a goal. Shaw plays the ball in, trying to find Slabhead, who finds it over the goal. A big problem of Harry Kane's, or Harry Maguire's. 56th minute. We're now 4 minutes away from the 60th minute. Need a goal here, boys. Need a goal. Cristante is an interesting one. I don't think he's played this tournament. Let's see here. Looks like Insigne and Berardi are underneath. Berardi trying to play it in. Chiesa looks like he's off the left side. But already Berardi challenging that back line. This is huge for the Italy perspective. Chiesa running right at the back line. Plays the ball in. Insigne's in the box. Plays it through. Pickford. Declan Rice finds it on the right side. Clears it out. Much, much better from Italy. Come on, Italy! Jorginho regains possession, finds Di Lorenzo on the right side, plays it out to Berardi. Sick left foot, comes back, just keeps possession. Much, much better. Much, much better from Italy. Verratti in possession. Here we have Chiellini on the left wing. Seen that quite a bit, a couple times this match. Jorginho waiting for Mason Mount to commit. He never does, just plays it out wide. Ugh. Bit of a clown car episode over there. Di Lorenzo gives him the death stare. Give me a run, son. Here's the replay. Chiesa plays it in, deflects off Trippier. Insigne gets in behind, but has no option. Plays it through Pickford. Pfft. '58th minute. I'm not nervous. Are you nervous? I'm not nervous. But here we go. Once again, Italy in possession. No one's challenging the back line here. This is strictly to keep possession. Make England defend. That's fine. Eventually, we have to get someone in behind and towards the goal. Cristante taking a pretty high position there. He's open. If you find him to his feet, they don't. Jorginho plays it wide. Barely kept in. All right, Cristante's first touch of the tournament out for a throw-in. Unlucky. But Mancini's talking, but you see him pointing in. He said, get inside. Berardi, get on the ball, cut inside. As we see a little fellow who will ultimately need braces at some point in his life. He's English, not because he's a kid. Stones and Maguire having a tough time getting it out of the back. I'd like to see more from Emerson. You'd think he'd have more of an impact, but relatively invisible. They do find him here on the left wing. Austin Powers teeth. Exactly. Exactly. Can I tell where everyone's from based on their teeth? No. But I can tell if you're from England or not. Good ball in. Finds Emerson top of the box. Oh, they've called a foul. 59th minute, 60th minute, 59-25. We need a goal in the next 30 seconds, so we're in deep trouble. Philip Cook might be onto something here. By the way, was that a foul on Declan Rice? Italian fans being dramatic. Stop me if you've heard that before. Shit is dusty. Good night. I think Healy hit the nail on the head here, though, at halftime. I think England has to start playing again. This has been basically 40 minutes of Italy pressure. Not too dangerous, but still, defending for 90 minutes is not the way forward if you want to win this tournament. And with that, we're now in the 61st minute. I've lost my bet. I will be right back. I got to go get a beer. Damn it. I'm back. All right. We're back. Had to hit the beer fridge. With a nice cold Miller Lite. Too cold, actually. Chris Vlaho says, grab me one. Come on over, man. Fridge is full. Had a little get-together last night for the McGregor fight. Stocked up. We ended up drinking all my whiskey, so. Chiesa inside the box. Cutting back once, twice. Oh, shoots low. Unbelievable save from Pickford. This is what he does. He makes one or two good saves a game. Ugh, we needed that. 62nd minute, by the way. Can you imagine if that had gone in? Insigne has Berardi, waits too long, puts it in behind. Knocking on the door, baby. Italy is knocking on the door. It wasn't that great of a save. Let me back up. It's always difficult to get down low, but it wasn't that great of a save. I thought it was more in the corner than it was. Luke Shaw in behind for Mason Mount. Italy concedes a corner. Di Lorenzo cannot handle the bouncing ball. Unbelievable. Phil, you taking a vodka shot with me? Please, 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 please. I'd love to know what the live total is here, because I might hit that again. If we're down to 1.5, I might have to hit that again. 1.5, 2. We're probably 10 minutes away from getting a 1.5 total. If we don't have a goal at that point, I am going to hit it again. Obviously, I'll let you guys know when I do. This close from Stones. By the way, Kane just plows over. We see it happen all the time. Good save by Donnarumma. Stones heads it off his shoulder. Still goes towards goal. Corner in from Trippier. Cleared away by Italy. Settled by Luke Shaw. We're back into it. Pickford goes long. Crucial 10 minutes here for England. It feels like they're starting to get their foot back in the game, which is what they need. They need to start playing again and not just sitting on the lead. I think a second goal is there for them if they choose to take it. But at the moment, it looks like they're just trying to hold on to the lead. Italy clearly pressing higher. Chiesa does look like he's playing through the middle. Insigne off the left and Berardi off the right. So certainly looking to use his pace to get in behind, which I think makes sense. Just 6s and 7s in the middle, though. Just guys everywhere. Donnarumma, quick release here. Finds Verratti, who has to slow it down. Find Emerson. Clearly trying to pick the pace up and get the goal here. Now swing it. Now swing it. Find Chiellini now. Chiellini is just completely lost here on this left wing. But he's trying. Give him credit. He's trying. Berardi trying to beat Shaw down the line. Has zero right foot. Has to cut it back in on his left and start things over. That's the problem with these inverted wingers that are so heavily one-footed. As a defender, it's a lot easier to take on a man who's literally only have 1 foot he can play with. Once again, Italy settling into comfortable position about 15 yards outside the box of England. I think England's content with this, but again, you're just inviting pressure onto yourself. Knocking on the door. Who's making this run to the... Oh, Insigne! Ball in from Chiesa to 5'4" Insigne again. Perhaps Belotti would be a guy we'd want in the box at this point. But I did like that. We're 3v3 basically in the box for an Italian perspective. Finally getting those numbers in there. Really good tactical switch. Cristante is a tall guy, by the way. Pretty decent in the air. So if he happens to find his way into the box, perhaps that is the solution. Berardi here taking the PK, or the corner kick. Flicked on. Cristante, foul! Oh, it's in! It's in! Forza! Goal! Bonucci! What a... Forza! Vamos! Come on! Fucker! Good! Forza! 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 Pickford absolutely lost. Stones trying to get the boys back. Bonucci points to the heavens. It wasn't God that willed that ball in. It was your Italian manliness that got that ball in. By the way, Bonucci I thought was open. It should have been a foul. Chiellini fouled there. The last touch comes from the wily veteran Bonucci. Unbelievable. It would have been super interesting if they had not scored there, whether they called the penalty kick on Harry Kane, who I think fouled Chiellini in the run-up to the goal there. This baby... The voice is gone. The voice is gone, but that's okay. Pickford, what a fool. Micah nailed it. Just grabbed Italy over 0.5 plus 155. Chris, that's a winner for you, my friend. By the way, we've at least pushed our bet on the over 2. Italy pressing for a winner here in regulation. Now Southgate, what do you do? What do you do? By the way, I need to finish my beer. Too much action. Bonucci going direct, has Insigne on the left wing. Finds Emerson with the big touch. Top of the box, cuts left, finds Insigne. Little two-man game. Resets, finds Chiesa top of the box. Looks to take on Rice with pace. Can he get fouled? At this point, that's what we're looking for. Or reset. Tries to go down the end line, plays a ball across the box to absolutely no one. Chris Gerson, yeah, great timing on the live over for the Italians. Let's go. Come on. It was coming. I talked about it till I'm blue in the face. Italy, you're inviting pressure. See, that was a foul on Stones, in my opinion, against Chiellini. Pickford does get a finger on it off the post. Bounces right to Bonucci. There's no replacement for experience. Bonucci reading the game, says, I'm going to take this chance, find this spot, gets the goal. Unbelievable. The adrenaline flowing through my veins at this point is insane. What a game. Bonucci with the celebration. Everybody, deep breaths. Deep breaths. It's not coming home. It's coming to Rome, baby. I tell you what, boys. Ooh, good touch from Emerson. Verratti overtakes him. Hasn't seen it down the line, but kicks it directly off of Walker. Unfortunately, I'm just checking my DK lineups. Zero, zero Bonucci. So I'm not taking down anything big today, but still looking to get in the green here. Two lineups cashing in the big dog. Looks like Saka's going to come onto the pitch here. I would guess. Oh, wow, they're taking off Trippier. So we have a formation change. Going to a 4-3-3. Southgate. What are we doing? What are we doing? I don't think we needed that big of a change. Perhaps maybe just say, go start playing football again. Stop sitting back on the top of our box. Southgate's been a bit of a pussy the entire tournament with every team selection, every tactical adjustment. He's got to this point thanks to the quality of players on his side, but this is a radical change here. Saka comes on to play in the right wing, going back to a back four. Mount, Phillips, and Rice will man the midfield here. This, I think, is when Jorginho, Verratti, and now Cristante can start to boss this game. And Insigne maybe even dropping back in to help out with the midfield attack here. Interesting, though. The mindset does change a little bit for Italy because now they've got that goal back. Now there's something to protect. They can at least get to extra time if they keep this result. But do they press on for a second? I think they should. England right now in shambles. I do like the adjustment from Berardi coming in on the right side. He's looked dangerous. You see Southgate and his assistant just pointing, directing, doing everything, trying to get this train back on the tracks. Is it too far gone? Healy hit the nail on the head. Trippier has provided a little bit of something on the right side that Walker hasn't. Does Walker now somehow provide anything on the right side other than defensive cover for Stones and Maguire, who lack pace? I don't know. I don't think so. Pickford playing it wide here to Walker. This is a dangerous game with the team that's on the field from England. Definitely a foul from Chiellini. Play on. King gets the ball, attacking the back line. Tries to play it through to Saka, who has the fresh legs. Easily cleaned up by Emerson. Everything is in front of us, boys. Everything is in front of us. Micah says Sancho on over Sancho, or Saka on over Sancho is a crime. 100%. Casey says, Duke, you still got 1-0. Oh, Casey, good call, man. Thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you. That's huge. Thank you, Casey. I still haven't finished my beer. Jesus. Super predictable by Southgate. Going to the experience here of Jordan Henderson. For who? Probably Phillips? Maybe the most illegal throw of all time from Verratti. But we play on. Ball over the top. Oh, Berardi! Oh! He's missed it. What a chance. What a ball from Bonucci. Over the top to Berardi, who was... I think he was onside. I think Walker kept him on. He catches it way too clean. Way too clean. That's one of those where you just barely need a nick on it, but his technique was too good. He caught too much of it. Pickford was off his line to make it difficult, but unbelievable ball in behind. Wow, he's taken off Rice. He's taken off Declan Rice. You can see the emotion from Rice. He wants to stay on the field. It's a final. Fresh legs of Jordan Henderson, who I think's been good this tournament. Off the bench here. Will provide some leadership, probably settle things down, maybe press the boys on. What a game. What a game, right? What a sport, what a game. 1-1. Definitely a foul on Sterling. We play on. Oh, England hunting in packs here. Overcommitting themselves perhaps, though. Chiesa on the ball. Finds Insigne in space. Cristante making the run through. Unbelievable. Touch a little bit too far. Pickford cleans it up, looking to play quickly. I think at this point you say, hey, buddy, let's chill the fuck out. Maybe we just keep the ball here for a few minutes and relax. Yep, give it to John Stones. There you go. Good news, guys. My pants shipped for a wedding I have in August. That's huge. Can't wait to get those tailored to my fat body. Insigne, middle of the field here. Cuts back. Finds Chiesa wide, who runs at the defense at speed. Takes on Walker, who's there in a flash. Cleans it up. Finds Saka. Can the youngster work his way out of the back line here? Handball? Handball, referee? Yep, they called it. Free kick Italy. Another dangerous opportunity here. Nah, they called a throw in. I freaked out. Italy, certainly on the front foot. Let me give you guys some live odds here. Haven't added anything else to the betting situation yet. Italy plus 425, England plus 400. The draw now minus 225. Just 15 minutes to go in regulation plus added time. Chiesa finding decent spots in the midfield here, but can't do much with it. Ball just cleared out by Maguire. Over 2.5, sitting at plus 160. I'm so tempted to hit that with our over 2 already on the board. I think I'm just going to stick with where we're at. I tell you right now, if I'm making a bet, the only bet I'm making right now is on Italy. Obviously, taking a draw would be maybe a bit chalky, if you will. I'm not taking England. They look like they're ready for extra time and maybe make a couple adjustments at that point. Bring on Grealish, bring on Sancho, get Sterling out of there perhaps. Italy, to me, looks like the one that's trying to get this done in regulation here. Plus 425 is not a horrible number to take, if I'm being honest. Just 13 minutes plus extra time is what makes it tough, obviously. Let's see what it is to lift the cup. Right now, Italy's minus 115 to win the cup. Tempting. If I didn't already have 2 units on Italy, I may hit that. England just has absolutely no. They're just stuck in this turtle shell that Southgate's put them in. They've got to hit them on the break here. Kane in possession, finds Henderson. Good step by Chiellini. Foul on Saka. Kuipers, give me a freaking foul, dude. Oh. Look at Verratti. He's like, hey, dummy, you missed the first one. And he was like, yes, but I've called the foul that I saw. Fucking referees, dude. Phil Cook got Italy at halftime at plus 1,100. Yeah, man, I saw it get up to plus 1,200 at one point. At this point, you can probably hedge out of it, to be honest. Another guy, Casey McNeil, my boy Casey, has plus 340, Italy to lift the cup. Decent value at this point. The fans around Wembley are nervous, aren't they? Let's talk right into the mic. What do you think? Saka with his first impactful moment of the game there, cutting in off the right wing onto his left foot. That is preferred. Verratti chops him down. Free kick, England. He did catch him. Good call. Good call. I think I stressed the voice out there, guys. Struggling a little bit on that Italy goal. How about now? Is that too loud? Is that better? Thumbs up if we're good volume-wise. This is where we're looking for the knockdown off Maguire to someone else. A second runner coming in the box here. From this angle, it's not going to be a direct goal. They're probably going to play it wide. Shaw to Maguire, who heads it back, and then it never quite gets there. That's the only option they really had from that angle. Oh, Chiesa on the break. We're numbers up. We're numbers up if we can beat Jordan Henderson. That's Kyle Walker. Not even close to the right guy. Chiesa writhing around on the ground as if he's just seen his own mother die. I think maybe someone flicked him in the nose or something. I mean, what are we doing? What are we doing? What hurts? Tell me what hurts. Oh, his ankle, he's saying. Okay, all right. He was holding his face, but his ankle hurts. Okay, cool. Cool. That'd be a big loss if Italy can't get him back fit. His pace is causing problems. Can we find another bet? Can we find another bet? That's what I'm looking for right now. Sorry, clicking around here, not giving you much commentary, but Case is a big loss. We've now moved to minus 325 on the draw, plus 500 for England, plus 575 for Italy. Over 2.5, sitting at plus 270. The only thing I'd maybe recommend is Italy minus 105 on the draw no bet. But if Chiesa goes off, which it looks like he's going to, he's got his shoe off and everything. Not good. Not good. Philip says, Duke, get out there and revive that man. I would suck the metal off a doorknob to get Chiesa healthy and ready to go. It looks like we got Bernardeschi coming on. You see, the magic spray in soccer is like a fountain of youth. Let me tell you guys once and for all what the magic spray is. It's cooling agent. It just freezes the issue. So basically, a lot of injuries in soccer are impacts. A cleat hitting your ankle, a leg, whatever, shins connecting, knees connecting. You just spray it with some freezing agent, and all of a sudden it numbs the pain. You're good to go. It's not magic spray. It just numbs the pain. It's way better than the old magic sponge they used to have. Just come out with a wet sponge and rub you down. That doesn't do a whole hell of a lot. Still sitting on over 2. We are we're at worst pushing on that bet right now. At this point, an England goal doesn't help us, but I'd take it because at least we win some money. Still sitting on 2 units on Italy. That is a regulation bet, so we need a goal here regardless. Saka in the box. Horrible touch off his midsection there. Italy, after this Chiesa injury, seem to remember you're allowed to attack in football here. What do we think? Is someone going to score? Is someone going to score? England look to be on the front foot here. Chiesa's got to come out of the game, right? I think Bernardeschi's on. Phillips chopped down. Yellow card, Insigne. Not good. I mean, he definitely fouled him, but what are we doing? Get up. Get up. Get up. Currently, I'm in 586th place here with my best lineup in the final special. 100K to first place. First place lineup. Fear the Turtle, who's a pro. Verratti at the captain spot. Insigne, Shaw, Kane, Trippier, and Bonucci with the goal. Mount plays the ball in, finds Stones. Luke Shaw comes in for the errant shot. Rosie, a fan in the stands, gets the ball. There it is. Obviously, the clean sheet's gone. We're not going to have any clean sheet bonuses here. No goalkeepers get the win unless we get a goal here in the next, well, I don't know, 5-10 minutes. Chiesa is coming off. Bernardeschi coming on. Wicked left foot. Wicked left foot. Bonucci just 6% owned in the final special. Unbelievable. Saka. I'm not going to touch that one. I am curious as to why Jadon Sancho is not on the field yet. How about Jack Grealish? Anybody heard of him? He must really be injured. Emerson, good touch over Saka. This game seems to have settled into a we're going to extra time rhythm here. England totally content to let Italy just pass the ball around. Italy not pushing as many numbers forward. I think probably what Mancini wants at this point with the late sub here is just to get to extra time and then regroup. Figure out how they're going to line up. Tactically make a few adjustments here or there. I think unfortunately we're going to get a push on this over 2. Unless something crazy happens here. Saka. By the way, Phil's got a hot mom. Just want to throw that out there. Insigne. 88th minute here. Jan Kuiper's trying to figure out what the hell's going on. Can we get the ball in play, please? What is going on? OnlyFans. Phil, if you can drop the link right now, I will subscribe on the spot, on stream. Oh my God, Pickford, ball at his feet. Anything could happen. I mean, what has Saka done? Honestly, since he's come on, not a damn thing. You'd have to think Grealish is injured. Sancho's got to feel hard done by not getting on the field at this point, but Sterling advances in the box, surrounded by 4 blue shirts, just over the end line. Goal kick, Italy. Good pressure there from England. Sterling in behind again. He does cause issues, man. His pace does cause issues. Chris Vlahos, man, I just parked, been listening the whole time while driving. By far the best play-by-play in soccer ever. Someone needs to get you in a booth. Shout out ESPN, FS1, BN Sports. Someone give your boy a shout. But if you haven't yet, by the way, you can subscribe to the Elite Sports Network. Be doing some more videos like this once the EPL starts. All right, I think honestly, obviously I've calmed down on the play-by-play here. I think this game's kind of settled into a rhythm where we're playing for extra time. Phillips does take the ball off Cristante here midfield. England progressing into the Italian final third. Overlap hard by Shaw. Sterling cuts it back, runs into 3 Italian defenders. Ball taken off him. We're on the break. Bernardeschi cuts inside off Phillips. No options ahead of him. A feint here, feint there. Looks like throw in Italy. Ah, no, they've given it to England. Unbelievable. That was a bad call. Mentally, a lot of fatigue going on right now from both teams. Obviously, no one wants to make that mistake that gives away the game, have an entire country screaming at you for the rest of your life. So ultimately, leads to conservatism here. We'll see how much time is left. We've passed the 90 minutes. Plus 6 minutes of extra time. Plenty of time left here to get a goal. Come on, give us a winner. Give us a winner. Let it be Italy. Sterling dove again, guys. Maybe he'll be in Tokyo. They have diving in Tokyo for the Olympics this summer. Big free kick. Luke Shaw to send it in. I think once again we're looking for a knockdown from Harry Maguire. Foul. Jordan Henderson fouls Verratti. Top of the Italy box. Pressure relieved. Now into the 92nd minute. Just 4 left of added time. Micah, LOL diving, right? I do think there's a place for letting the referee know you've been fouled because so many of them are so bad that I've never played the game and it's moving too fast for them. And a lot of times you got to move out of the way to avoid massive injury so you get slightly nicked versus if you didn't move, you would have had a leg break. I get all that, but just flat out diving is bad, man. It's a red card offense, in my opinion. Very subjective, be hard to overturn or find consensus on. Cristante plays the ball in the box. Insigne in a one-on-one battle with Walker. Walker wins that pretty casually. Oh, Saka down the right side. Good clearance by Chiellini. That old man brain reading the game saved a potential counterattack from England. Walker winning his individual battle with Insigne there, who's probably going to be subbed here shortly, I would imagine. If we head into extra time here, I'm guessing he'll be one that's sacrificed for some fresh legs. Flicked on from Bonucci back to Donnarumma. You still have Belotti on the bench. Pessina's on the bench. Locatelli. Insigne for Belotti, I think, would probably be the move. And then Bernardeschi would push out wide. I'm guessing is what Mancini will do. Ball played wide to Emerson in a good area. One-on-one with Shaw. With Walker. Saka comes back to help out. Italy in good possession deep here in the Italian attacking third here. One last chance potentially here for Italy. Per usual, they find the maestro. Bonucci plays it wide to Insigne. Chiellini again in his unfamiliar left wing territory here. 0 Italian bodies in the box. Bernardeschi finally pressuring Shaw off the right side with a dummy run. Ball does not reach him. Italy comfortably in possession here. England's fine with this. You guys keep passing it around here. Let's go to extra time here. Again, no one wanting to make the big mistake. Finally find the metronome Jorginho, but no attacking options. Just left and right and backwards passes here from Italy at this point. Insigne on the wing. Emerson pressing Walker in behind. Again, chooses to turn around, go backwards. Maybe this is it. Saka then steals it. Jordan Henderson finds Kane. Kane tries to get him on the 1-2 with the semi-bicycle kick. Italy recovers possession. But Italy did have a numbers up situation there on the left wing that I thought they would exploit. Saka with a nice sliding challenge there to break things up. Just 2 minutes left of added time here. Looking like a push on our over 2 and a loss on our Italy bet at this point. Italy down the right wing. Bernardeschi finds Cristante in behind. Ball played across. Walker tries to chest it back to Pickford. Pure class under pressure. Pickford gives it right back to Italy. Trying to find a literally gassed Mason Mount on the break. Pretty easy recovery for Donnarumma. Jorginho in possession at half field. Ball over the top. Cleared away by Phillips. Can we win the second ball? Bernardeschi gets a challenge in. Henderson recovers. Finds Walker, who goes long. Should be cleaned up by Bonucci. He does win it there. Settled by Bernardeschi. Just a minute left. Saka with a good challenge there on Emerson. Wins it back. Henderson finds Saka again. Man, super. Oh, that should be a yellow card for Chiellini, who I believe. Or was that Bonucci on a yellow card? That was Bonucci. So first yellow card on Chiellini. Good foul there to give away, to be honest, because Saka was in behind. 10 seconds left in regulation, boys. Maybe one last hoof in the box, but we're looking like extra time here. Can they do it? Can we win our bet? Can we win our over 2? Oof. Horrible service by Phillips. Kuipers checks the watch. He blows the whistle. We're headed to extra time. Woo, Bowie. All right. I'll be right back. Go grab a beer. Let's see what adjustments are made. Extra time on the way. We've changed tactics. We're going Liney's, baby. 1-1. 1-1 at the half. 30 minutes left. 2 15-minute halves. Clearly the last 10 minutes or so. By the way, we pushed on this live bet, so we'll get rid of that. Let's make a bet here at overtime. Do we think a goal is scored? Yes or no in the chat. Yes or no in the chat. If you can hear this, do we think a goal is scored? Yes or no? England probably have more wild cards off the bench. At this point, obviously, Italy has Belotti, who's inexplicably not on the field yet. Outside of that, Locatelli, Pessina, who's played a big role in this tournament. England, of course, still have Marcus Rashford, Jadon Sancho, Jack Grealish. Really good attacking options off the bench. What has Harry Kane done? What the hell has Harry Kane done? Phil says no goal. No goal. Can I show highlights on this? Look at this. Yuck. Yuck. Oof. Damn. Good foul by Chiellini. They were exposed had he not made that. All right, what bet can we find here? Right now, Italy plus 330 to win in extra time. England plus 285. Over a half a goal is minus 120. Under is even. Harry Kane yet to really make his way. I tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to wait to see how the first 5 minutes go of this extra time. Balati coming on. Let's go. Fuck it. We're going over. Over a half a goal. $1.2 to win one. Bam. There we go. Locked in. Someone's scoring. I can feel it. I just hammered it on my book. There we go. By the way, that was minus 110, wasn't it? Or was it? It was minus 120. Gotcha. Minus 120. Who's with me? Who's coming with me? Who's doing it with me? Come on. We got 30 minutes to get a goal here, boys. I think it's coming. Once again, Southgate very reluctant to use the substitutions. Just two, Saka and Henderson. Saka, I guess you could say, has had minimal impact. Henderson basically invisible. Gave away the one foul. Bernardeschi on Henderson on the wing. Should get good service out of him. Running literal pick plays here on Emerson, who just hammers Henderson in the face. I love it. This was updated, right? Let me see and make sure this is updated. Fear the Turtle still hanging on to first place. 100K to him. Verratti in the captain position. My one Balati lineup is not doing well. Donnarumma in the captain spot, not working. Balati finds Cristante, plays Berardi in behind. Harry should clean that up pretty easily. Kicks Maguire in the face. In the face. Micah, you're with me. Let's go, buddy. Come on. By the way, Philip Cook leading the league in messages sent that I have to approve to go into the chat. That's 2. But Phil's going with penalties. Lovely screen, he says. Yep. Walker to Saka. Saka just no options. Has to go backwards. Works his way out of trouble. Finds Walker. Finds Stones. Finds Maguire, I assume. Yep. Finds Phillips, I assume. Nope. Finds Mount in a good space. Sterling making a run in behind. Finds Luke Shaw out wide instead. Shaw with no options. Plays it off Lorenzo, wins a throw-in. By the way, don't expect a ton of action here in the first 5 minutes. We are... Oh, I didn't start the clock. Who's in charge of reminding me to start the clock? 3:17. Start. Here we go. Pretty close. We're a few seconds off, but pretty close here. Remind me to pause it, too. I'll tell you what I'm going to do. Let's go to... Has anyone seen Harry Kane? Has anyone seen Harry Kane? I'm told he's good at this. Interesting to still see Verratti in the game. He's been subbed off quite frequently here since he's come back. Bernardeschi finally pressing that back line. Emerson plays it back to Chiellini. Chiellini swinging it around. Micah, he's subbed off. Harry Kane is very much on the field. Very much on the field. Phillips plays wide to Shaw. Harry Kane still hanging out around the center circle here. Ball nearly breaks to him. Jordan Henderson in space finds Sterling down the left wing. Sterling in the box. Cuts it back. Chiellini with the block. Huge block for Italy. Corner, England. Decent interplay from Italy, but it was really the missed challenge that broke to Sterling, who, by the way, looked very leggy on that attempted cross there. It's on his weaker left foot, but couldn't sort his feet out. Perhaps a sub would make sense. I mentioned it was surprising to see Verratti on at this point. Locatelli finally comes in for Verratti. Philip Cook says championship. What does that mean? Is there a goal? What does that mean? I like this sub. Come on, Italy. Forza! Defend this set piece. Luke Shaw plays it in. Well defended. 3 Italian players there. Comes right out to Calvin Phillips. Oh! Fires from 4 yards outside the box. Misses just wide. Looked like Donnarumma had it covered, but... yeah, wide by 3 or 4 yards. Pretty wide margin, really. England are pressing a bit higher. I see Sterling, Mount, Kane, Henderson, and Saka basically in a flat line of 5, trying to make Italy play it forward. Henderson now dropping a little bit deeper to pick up the half space to deny the pass to Bernardeschi, who's playing between the lines. Pretty high line, though, from England. Make that 3 messages I had to approve for Phil. That one didn't get approved. Oh, is that Jack Grealish's music? Come on, Jack. At this point, we're rooting for a goal. Don't care who wins. Just give me a goal. Let me win this bet. Di Lorenzo wins the ball off Phillips down the right wing. He's got options in the box. Can Bellotti make himself heard? Oh, shit! Ball into the box from Lorenzo. That's why he's just a defender. Holy hell. Is Florenzi available? Jack Grealish just going long sleeves and pants in middle of July. Gotta love London. Locatelli dropping very deep. I assume that'd be where Jorginho would typically line up. Locatelli taking that kind of metronome position there. Belotti, firing a shot, deflected off Maguire, easily recovered by Pickford, who's frantically looking for someone to take the ball off him. What a lunatic. Chucks it down the left wing, does find Mason Mount. Pretty good outlet there. Foul by Jorginho. Mount looks to take it quick. Deflected by Italy, but we got to get a sub on first. 19. Yeah, Miss Grealish, 69. Best jersey I've seen. Absolutely. Mason Mount run him socks into the ground, basically. Finally gets a sub. Grealish on. I still think Sterling would be the sub I'd make. Bring on Sancho or Rashford, even. Get some fresh legs on to challenge this slow Italian back line. But Jack Grealish is in to provide the creativity. Love this for our over bet in extra time here. That's a big addition for England. Luke Shaw just looking for anyone to pass the ball to here. Leaves it for Harry Maguire. Go on, Harry. Go on, Harry. Plays it wide to Shaw. Harry Kane absolutely bodied by Chiellini. Saka, top of the box, finds Shaw. Shaw crosses, deflected. Belotti with an easy clearance there. Maguire should clean it up. Plays back to Pickford. Italy out of trouble. What a chess match. This looks very similar to the end of the game, except Italy is now on the back foot, comfortable with the draw, and England pressing for the goal. This is why you have to take advantage when you're on top. The game can flip so quickly. I still think Southgate's the one with the wild card. Locatelli with a bizarre header back. Belotti coming from an offside position. Absolutely inexcusable at this level. That's laziness. 100 minutes in, tied 1-1. Perhaps the most predictable scoreline at the end of regulation, but here we are. Grealish finds space, one-on-one versus Bonucci. Can he beat him in the box? Di Lorenzo there to help out, hands behind his back. Grealish just waiting to get fouled. Oh, finds Saka, who takes a heavy touch out for an Italian goal kick. Grealish working his magic in tight spaces. Finds the back heel. Ooh, a slight touch for Di Lorenzo, which put Saka off. Credit to Di Lorenzo. I'll take a little heat off of Saka for his poor touch. Good opportunity for England there. Bit of a half chance. Didn't get the shot off, but Grealish having an impact already. Oof. Nasty challenge from Walker. No call. Throw in England. Finds Kane, middle of the field. Jan Kuipers says, nope, that's an Italian throw. Bring it on back. Harry Maguire to no one in particular. All right, just 3 minutes left in this half. Unbelievable beard, by the way, from this guy. If you're watching the world feed, white beard, red streaks here for the England flag. This is the point where, again, towards the end of regulation, we talked about it. No one wants to make a big mistake. We're 2 minutes and a little bit of change left until halftime of extra time. Let's just keep this shit in front of us. No one make a mistake. We'll figure things out. Good flick on there from Belotti. He's open wide. Great. Oh, he's in. Walker, mischallenge. Emerson plays it in. Finds Bernadeschi. Save Pickford. Unbelievable. Unbelievable save from Pickford there. That was the chance for Italy. Emerson down the left side. Walker slides in, wins the challenge, but deflects off Emerson into his path, who plays to an oncoming Bernardeschi, who doesn't get a touch. Pickford then clears it out to the middle of the box where it finds Bellotti, who then pushes it wide for an England goal kick. That was our chance, boys. Pickford's a lunatic. Jeezy peasy. Comfortably into the hands of Donnarumma. I think we switch sides and try it again here. Just a minute left. Chiellini finds Emerson wide. By the way, finally getting some production out of Emerson, by the way. He's been essentially invisible down that left side. Bernardeschi, top of the box. Oh, finds Locatelli. Blocked by two England defenders. Phillips and Maguire form a stone wall to prevent the Italian attack. Referee! Foul. Give Kane the card, baby. Jack Grealish. Grealish on to bring it home. Oh my God. Italy in behind. Good clearance by Maguire there. Once again, Di Lorenzo straight through the back of Grealish wins the foul. Oof. What was the point of that, my guy? Needless foul. Grealish is facing his own goal. That should just about do it here for the first period of extra time. Game of head tennis is broken out. Offside. England. No, handball. Handball. Whoa. Handball, Italy. One last free kick for England here before we head to halftime of extra time. Luke Shaw to take. Be a good spot for Kieran Trippier if he was in the game. Not going to lie. Outswinging service. Tough for goalkeepers to judge. Oh, the drama if this happens to find the net. Got this nerd chewing his thumb. Horrible. Horrible ball from Luke Shaw. Foul on England, and that should just about do it. And that does do it. Let's go to 105. That's not going to work, is it? Okay, there we go. Halftime. Let's see what our line is right now. 1-1 extra time. We're now getting plus 200 on over 0.5 goals. Italy, by the way, minus 110 still to lift the cup winner. England, I do think, have the better of it right now. What do you guys think? 15 minutes. 15 minutes to be the hero, to win it for your country. Do both teams go for it at this point? Italy seem pretty content heading to penalties. England perhaps more likely. to find the back of the net. Fans going absolutely bonkers right now inside Wembley from both teams. Pretty decent Italian showing, to be honest. I thought it'd be mostly English fans, which it is. But you see Mancini, the team huddled around him, trying to fire up the troops one last time. Does Southgate have one last roll of the dice here to bring on Rashford or Sancho? He's only used 3 subs. Doesn't look like he's making any changes at the half here. Whatever, dude. As much as I'd love to throw a bet on something, I think I'm just going to ride with my over 2. Looks like Rashford, perhaps, coming on. This has to be for Sterling. Casey says, Duke, any thoughts on over 7.5 PKs made prop bet? Ooh. I'll tell you what, we're a little ways away from that, but remind me to hit that up, Casey, because we have 2 pretty good shot stoppers in Donnarumma and Pickford. Emerson down the left wing finds Bernard. Nope, had Bernardeschi in the corner, chose to pull it back. Find Cristante, who's done nothing. Referee. Foul. England. Italy. Free kick about 10 yards outside the top of the box. Harry Maguire picks up a yellow card for his troubles. Good shielding by Bellotti. Pretty nasty challenge from behind, if I'm being... I forgot to start the clock again, guys. Come on. Someone help me. Pause. Reset. Stop. Go 15... There we go. All right. Bernardeschi looks like he's lining this one up. This is every bit of 40 yards. 18 plus another 12, we'll say. 30 yards. That's better math. He does have the power to put this on frame. Remember, Insigne, 2 decent free kicks. Oh, it's spilled in front. Pickford does make the stop. Spills it, but picks it up. Micah, I'm the only mod of your Twitch channel. Absolutely, and you will be forever, man. I do need to get that fired up again. But this is why you put shots on frame. That one basically in Pickford's chest. He spills it. Nothing comes of it, but a dangerous chance for Italy. England wins a throw-in deep in Italians' territory here. Looking at plus 240 on the over 0.5 goals. Long throw in here from Kyle Walker. Tries to find Maguire. Ball. Oh, shot blocked. Grealish with the shot. Unbelievable heroism in the box here from the Italian defense. Harry Kane clips one's deep. Donnarumma off his line. Diving save. Italy half out of danger here. Bernardeschi on the left side. Cuts inside on Henderson. Gets shielded off the ball. Wins it back. Saka dives in. Kuiper says play on. Italy in possession. Bonucci says enough of this shit. Tries to find Locatelli out. Bellotti's in behind. Can he find him? No pass. Now he's offside. Luke Shaw maybe kept him on. Bellotti down the left side. Plays it across. Shaw has it out. Kuiper finally puts his arm up in the air and says, you, sir, were offside. Unbelievable. Donnarumma off his line. Crazy clip in from Harry Kane. John Stones going for it. Just misses his head. Donnarumma didn't know much about it, to be honest. Just dives, throws his arms out, hits the left wrist. Bounces, thankfully, to an Italian player's feet. Harry Kane, 108 minutes in, yet to do a damn thing. Got to be some heavy legs on both sides at this point. Italy defending for 120 minutes against Spain, basically. England been defending for the entire tournament. 1-1. 12 minutes to go. Everything to play for. What a match. It's got to be England at this point, right? Italy hasn't even sniffed the goal. By the way, did Rashford come on? Rashford looked like he was getting kitted out, ready to come on, but we haven't seen him yet, have we? Walker overlaps Henderson on the right side here. They play a little two-man game. Henderson back to John Stones. Stones decides to keep it on the right side of the field, plays deep to Walker. Walker looking for a ball into the box. Cuts it back to Calvin Phillips. Captain Phillips. Passes to Maguire. Maguire out wide to Shaw. Not many options. Back to Maguire. And the rhythm starts again. Finally finds Grealish top of the box. Cuts inside. Looking for a shot. Has nothing. Small touch, small touch, small touch. Finds Sterling. Sterling cuts back to Henderson, who goes back to Sterling, who's around the corner. Chiellini there. Plays it wide. Woo! Another dangerous attack from Sterling, who's out on his feet. The man needs a sub. Good win by Stones there. England retains possession. Walker back to Stones. Italy under the cosh at the moment. All England. All England at the moment. Southgate trying to pump up the crowd here. Is it coming home, boys? It feels a little bit like it's coming home. This feels a little bit like England's going to score, if I'm being honest. Walker with a big diagonal. Trying to find Grealish, cleaned up by Italy. Di Lorenzo first, Berardi second. Should be a throw in England. Again, we haven't seen Marcus Rashford. I don't know what's going on with this. Could have sworn he was coming on. The nerves are starting to settle in here, boys. England pressing for that goal. They do not want penalties here. Ooh, Kane with a little reverse ball to Sterling. Can't do anything with it. I mean, Southgate, what in God's name are we doing with Sterling? What's Kuipers having to look at here? Grealish, the one fouled. He's down. Has the yellow card out. That's nasty from Jorginho. Steps on him. He does get the ball, but then obviously follows through, lands on Grealish's left leg. It may look like play acting, but that hurts. Trust me. Trust me, that hurts. He's going to have a nasty, nasty gash on his left leg. He's saying, look at him. He's saying, referee, have a look at this. Come have a look, man. Oh. I don't think that's a red card. I don't think that's a red card, but man, that's nasty. What are we icing Jorginho's cleats? Come on, man. My guy, Florenzi, where you been? I don't know if he's going to do anything in 6 minutes. Twitter's a little bit mixed. Some people saying red card, some people saying no. I think it's not a red card. I think it's not a red card. Free kick, England. A little too straight to really be dangerous. Good job by Donnarumma coming off his line. We're now into the stretch the game as much as possible portion. Phillips clips it over the top. Donnarumma well off his line. Pretty easy catch and gather, to be honest. He's a big fella, that's for sure. All right, here we go. 5 minutes left. Everything to play for. Bernardeschi wins it, finds Emerson down the left side. We do have a bit of an overload on the backside if Italy can switch it quickly. They cannot. Sterling barely moving at this point. Just barely moving at this point. I tell you what else. We're firing on Italy here. Let me see here. Italy to lift the trophy, minus 110. Bernardeschi in the box. Handball! Handball! That's got to be a handball. That's got to be a handball. Stones looks guilty as shit. Oh, it does hit his hand. It hits his hand in the box. Can they call it? He's saying no. Kuiper says no. I hate the rule. Hate the rule. All right, this is a live stream only play. We're going Italy to lift the cup. Nope, cancel. Bam, 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 bam. There we go. Sancho and Rashford coming in. Thank God they're getting 2 minutes of extra time here. Micah says, not a red at all. Every game I've watched has been a draw or pins. Well, what the hell are you doing, man? You should have told me that. All right, we fired. We fired on Italy to lift the cup. We obviously seen them in penalty kicks. At this point, we're now 2 minutes away. I think it's appropriate to start talking about this. We look at who could potentially take pins. Jack Grealish obviously is class. He could certainly take one. Kane, I would think Rashford, he does take penalties. We obviously remember the big one in Paris to send United through in that game. Who else? Luke Shaw could take one. I guess Sterling, if you're leaving him on for this long, although he'll probably be one of the two to make way. And for the Italian side, I mean, we saw it. It's going to be Bernardeschi. Corner kick, Italy. Come on. Come on. Imagine them winning and we hit our over. Come on, baby. Wait, 8? Is that Jordan Henderson coming off? Southgate's subbing a sub. Again, this is strictly for penalties. Oh my God. And Kyle Walker off. Again, someone you don't want taking penalties. But it's on a set piece, and that's 2 attackers for 2 defensive-minded players. Can Italy capitalize here? Bernardeschi to take. I would love for them to score here. Love it. Plays it in. First man flicks on. Referee! Was Chiellini brought down in the box? No complaints from him. Ball wide to Bellotti. Plays it in. Settled by Phillips, who clears the danger. Damn. We're now in extra time here. Overtime. Added time, excuse me. 121st minute. We have 3 extra minutes. Foul by Saka, surely. Surely a foul by Saka. All right, so we do have Italy to win the cup. We do have the over half that's still alive for the next minute and a half or so. Not looking good there. Ooh, Bernardeschi tries to cut in. I think Rashford's playing right back. Let's go. Look at this knobhead with his dyed hair. Dyed eyebrows and dyed hair. That's a bold way to live life. What a wanker. Exactly, Sean. Quick interplay from Italy. Finds Locatelli. Could play it wide here. Di Lorenzo on the ball. Maybe one last chance for Italy here. Cristante plays it wide. Jorginho on the ball. I mean, how do they think they have all day? Let's put a ball in the box here, boys, huh? Phil says, Phil, ball in the box. No one home. Unbelievable. We have to be heading to penalty kicks here. Has he blown the whistle? I think he's done it. I think he's blown the whistle. We took an L. We took an L, boys, on our over 0.5 goals. Shit. And we're heading to penalty kicks. All right, so Casey had asked me about over 7.5 PKs made prop bet. Interesting. Is that not it? We're still playing. It's got to be it. It's got to be it. God, people love getting on the big screen, don't they? There it is. Whistle to the mouth. All right, we're going to penalty kicks. Here we go. So, who do we have? Let's think about it from both sides. we have from Italy. Got to think Bernardeschi takes one. Belotti probably takes one. Berardi takes one. Jorginho has to take one. Cristante, maybe? So of that group, we got to think Jorginho makes it. We'll say Belotti makes it. We'll say Berardi. I mean, that's probably four. Italy has four really good penalty takers. On the English side, certainly we have Harry Kane, who's going to take one. Rashford, Sancho, who takes him for Borussia Dortmund. Grealish. I like over 7.5. Let me see if I can get that right now. I can't get that. If you can get over 7.5, I like that. Over 7.5 made penalties. I like that. I do like Italy, though, to win the cup still. It all comes down to this. Maybe. Oh, Florenzi. Good call, Micah. Yeah, Florenzi, obviously a late substitute. You'd think he'd be one that could jump in and make it. Which you have to say, two really good shot stoppers. Jordan Pickford, that's all he is. Distribution, not great. Mental issues, bad. Distribution, fine, but with huge errors occasionally. Donnarumma, 6'5", massive in the goal. We saw him with a couple saves against Spain. Interesting, man. Everything to play for. I got a buddy who just texted me Donnarumma over Pickford all day. Absolutely. I tweeted that last game. Donnarumma over Simone, and of course that worked out. That's essentially why we took Italy to raise the cup at minus 115. Minus 110, actually. That's what it was. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. God, I can't wait. I can't wait. Big pep talk for Donnarumma from Sirigu. Who are we rooting for, boys? Over 7.5, minus 165 on Bovada. Ooh. That's a little juicy, Phil. That's a little juicy. But I do like it. I do like it, but that's a little juicy. Does Chiellini body Harry Kane like he did Jordi Alba? So defend on that side. Kane looks happy about that. Looks like they're in front of the English fans. Looks like Italy's going first. That's huge. Italy's going first. Come on. Casey says mine's minus 110. That's the importance of having multiple books. Minus 165 is not a good number. Minus 110, hell of a lot better. I'm not betting it, by the way. I don't have it on the screen here, obviously. But minus 110 is a hell of a lot more palatable than minus 165. Big shootout here. I don't have a voice. The legend, Benny Frazier, jumps in the chat. Tell me Sterling takes one. That's a definite miss. I mean, the guy can't even run. Can't believe he's played the entire game. He's surely going to take one. The only way you leave him on is if he takes one. 4-3 Italy's plus 700. Interesting. Now we're getting very degenerate. I love it. Micah says, I bet it anyway. You legend. You legend. Let's go. Pickford is a good shot stopper, man. I'm a little nervous about this, to be honest. But should be Italy shooting first, if I'm not mistaken. Huge advantage. I think the team that shoots first wins like 65, 70% of the time. Berardi's our first penalty taker. Got to stand up for this. Got to stand up for this. Come on, baby. Wicked left-footed Berardi. Come on. Pickford coming out, making himself big already. Oh, as cool as you like. As cool as you like. Sit him the wrong way. Womp. Easy slot with the left foot. Pickford did go early. Woo. 1-0 Italy. Let's go, baby. Greg says, Duke, you ever been to PK shootouts? Tons. Actually, missed one in England. I told the story on Jeff Manz's podcast, I think, but Man United was there, Newcastle was there, West Ham was there. I took the penalty. Big old bald English dude spit on the ball and gave it back to me. I missed it. Hit the crossbar. Harry Kane steps up. Big deep breath. Quick steps. Oh, he goes left. Oh, Donnarumma. Oh, my God. Donnarumma guessed right, but wasn't even near it. Kane fizzles one. Bottom left corner. Fizzle's not a word. Sizzles. Fizzes is what I was trying to say. Bellotti steps up. 1-1. By the way, for you overbetters, that's 2 for 2. Kane was money. That was a guaranteed win. If Kane misses, England's in deep shit there. Chiellini, the focus on him. Jordan Pickford being a total cunt. Get back on your line, dude. Come on, Bellotti. Come on, Bellotti. Very straight start. I'm sure he'll hop to the left. Oh, my God. He's missed it. Criminally poor penalty kick. Pickford's feet definitely behind the line. He guesses right. Bellotti doesn't pick his head up at all to see where he's going. Misses. By the way, Harry Maguire, the second taker. Holy shit. Come on, Donnarumma. Come on, Donnarumma. Slabhead. Steps up. Fucking missile. Top right corner from Harry Maguire. That is a captain's performance right there, even though he's not the captain. Unbelievable. 2-1 England. Is it coming home? Whap. Nails the camera, too. Unbelievable. Oh, my God. It's Bonucci for his second goal. Italy needs this. They got to get momentum back on their side. If this is a miss, it's over. It's curtains. Pickford guesses the right way. A little hesitation. Slots it above Jordan Pickford, who just misses it with his hand. Oh my God, 2-2. Here we go. Looks like Rashford. Yeah, Rashford stepping up to take the third penalty. Interesting technique. He goes with laces. Doesn't go for placement. Tons of power with anything he does here. That's a potential to skew one. Rashford awaits the whistle. Here we go. He missed it! Oh, I fucking called it! I fucking called it! Let's go! Let's go! By the way, I love Marcus Rashford. Please get that out of your head for the season. But let's go, baby. Let's go. Shank. Shank! That's the issue. That's the issue. When you're approaching it and you're looking at the goalie, guess what you're not looking at? The goddamn ball. Bonk. Off the heel. Shankopotamus. Bernadeschi, this should be about 700 miles an hour in an upper corner. What a match. What a match, baby. Pickford with his goofball haircut. Whap! Right down the middle. It's not coming home. It's coming to Rome. Huge, 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 huge. Now all the pressure is on England. Phil says always go up the middle. Jadon Sancho, new Man United player, steps up with all the pressure in the world. The eyes of 6 billion people on the young Englishman at Wembley in front of the home fans. They can't even watch. Oh, he saved it! Donnarumma! Come on! Come on! Come on! Bah. Sancho with the stutter step. Can't get it done. Always open his hips. Donnarumma reads it. Big save. Big save. Big save. If Italy make this from Jorginho, they win Euro 2020. We're going to see the run up and then the and then a slot. Pickford's got to save it. Here we go, boys. Here we go. Here we go. Oh, God, the nerves are tense. Show the fucking game. Stop showing fans. Oh! Oh, my God, he saved it! Oh, my God, Jorginho's missed. Jorginho's missed. It's all to play for. Holy balls. Oh, my God. Thank God the wall was here. I almost fell down. What a save. What a save by Pickford. Oh my gosh. Teenager. Saka. Steps up for England. Say, Donnarumma! I tell you what, the pressure's big, man. The pressure's big. And that's it. Italy has won the Euro 2020 final. Do this. Fuck you, England. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Oh, my God. It ain't coming home. It ain't coming home. Donnarumma. Bump, bump, bump. So low. Forgot I changed the camera. There we go, baby. All right, so we hit our Italy to lift the cup bet. We lost our live over a half a goal bet, but we get it back right there with a unit. Man, what a tournament. What a championship team as we see Bonucci screaming into the camera. God knows what he's saying. Unbelievable final. It's hard to put everything that we saw into words. England coming out like gangbusters, getting the goal early, deciding to sit on the lead Ultimately, that led to their demise as Italy then presses, gets the second half goal, and the two teams play it out for overtime. We get the penalties. Jorginho has the world in his palms. Pickford with the big save. And then they put up the 19-year-old to go and win it for his country. Saved by Donnarumma. Unbelievable. Getting some good comments in the chat here. Micah, that was fun, dude. Good work, dude. Cashed all 3 of my 3-max. Micah, love to hear it, buddy. Congratulations. 10th in the single entry. Unbelievable. Josh, shout out to my boy Josh. Nice job, man. Whew. As we see them etching Italy into the trophy. Just absolutely heartbreaking loss for England. Well, you could tell we're pushing for that goal in the second extra time, winning no part of penalties. It's a tale as old as time. England and penalties, like oil and water. You got to feel for Sancho, for Saka, the 2 teenagers missing the penalty kicks, Rashford as well, Luke Shaw, who's been brilliant the entire tournament, Sterling, been brilliant the entire tournament. Unbelievable tournament. I appreciate you guys so much for tuning in for the live stream today. If you guys enjoyed that, make sure you hit me up on Twitter. I am at Duke DFS. If you're not following me, make sure you give me a follow. I appreciate everyone liking the video, tuning in. You can see the emotion pouring out of the Italians. As we watch that replay of the last penalty kick, Saka, horrible penalty kick, great save by Donnarumma. Absolutely unbelievable finish to a great month of action here on the Elite Fantasy Network. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the stream. I'm going to go say what's up to my family. Haven't seen them in about a month, but it's been super fun. I'm going to sign out. If you haven't yet, make sure you check out EliteFantasy.com. Subscribe to the video. Give it a like. Head over to EliteSportsBetting.com. Our boy Siege is up 50-some units. Hockey just crushed it. Todd's up 60 units, something like that on the season. I think we actually lost on the live stream, but obviously won our last bet there with Italy to lift the cup. It's been fun. It's been fun. I'm going to go get some like salt water or something for my voice. Take a few weeks off, head to the beach. Get right back into it with EPL around the corner. Congratulations to Italy, your 2020/21 European champions. It's coming home. It's coming to Rome. Let's go!